Good morning and welcome to YAP.
Yo.
New setting, new room just dropped. Carter, how do we feel?
I'm good. That was a long 2-hour session,
Yeah, we just had the cohort.
and I went to sleep at 1:30, so it was bad.
It's at 1:30.
Yeah.
Damn, I slept before you and I woke up after you. Damn, I'm nah, bro, I gotta stop taking ashwagandha. I think,
What? Do you sleep too long?
yeah. And
Well, you sleep for your alarm, or you just snooze it?
I don't do alarms. Just
Gang.
natural body clock. No, but I've been waking up like regular for the last,
Yeah.
I don't know how long, but yeah, this ashwagandha shit. I think I took like one too many yesterday. I was like, I need to sleep, so I took like
I
3.
haven't tried today.
I'll bring it on Monday. Bro, you sleep like a baby.
Damn.
But it's such a deep sleep. Like,
I already do though.
yeah.
I already have deep sleep.
Did you have a deep sleep last night? Fair. All right, your attention, please. Subscribe now. You're on the.
I'm chat. Wait, we got 3.
Yeah, come on.
Wow. Why?
We don't need a mic on this one.
Nah.
It should be fine. All right. We will be editing this episode ourselves,
Damn.
so it's gonna be fun. All right, let's jump right into it. Your attention, please. Subscribe now. Bigger than ever.
Right now.
Nelk Boys.
Knock
Do
boys.
you watch the Nelk Boys?
I watch Knock boys.
I still watch the Nelk Boys for real. I like the Nelk Boys.
Yeah.
They're.
The bad boys.
When did you start watching the Nelk Boys?
A couple years ago,
Yeah.
from Steve. I saw Steve's video.
Really?
Steve was the dude who
Okay.
introduced me to Nauk.
It's funny because Nelk put on Steve, not
Yeah.
the other way. But for you, why are you watching Nelk? What about Nelk?
Cause I don't know. It's just cool. Like it's
Yeah.
different. Like it's a cool community,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah.
But I'm thinking like, would you ever be a part of a Nelk video? Like, would you
Nah.
ever do that lifestyle?
I wouldn't be in a Nauk video.
Yeah. Same, which is I think is why I watch that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to see what their lives are like, what that side of life looks like, with the whole like crazy parties, not drugs, like just
Yeah.
the party life, and obviously especially like they've always been doing like risky content, and especially in the peak of COVID, they were like.
Yeah. They blew.
They were like one of the
up,
people
yeah.
that like did not really believe in the lockdowns and
Yeah.
stuff, so they threw parties in like colleges and shit, and they basically got demonetized by YouTube, and obviously that's like their main
Yeah.
breadwinner, their main bread source, and so they had to re-strategize. So they came out. They've been doing full scent clothing,
Yeah.
but they really doubled down on it, and they were like making specific drops.
Yes.
like
The
how
limited
Supreme was.
drops.
Yeah, kind of like
They
how
do
Supreme
so
was.
well. Yeah. They do well.
And they would do like, I remember like the shit that really blew up was when they did like a collab drop with Trump and like
Yeah.
Hezbollah.
Yeah.
That Hezbollah tea.
The Hezbollah
I need
tea
it.
was fire.
I need it. And have you ever thought about copying a full scent tea?
Nah.
No. Why?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's kind of cringe. I find YouTube merch cringe.
A little bit. It is, but I feel like full scent clothing is not like too merchy.
Yeah.
Like when you compare it to like what J. Paul used to sell and shit.
Yeah. Jake Paul and Logan and.
Like Team Time clothing. But no, full scent they've made a really cool brand, and especially their clothing is like, I haven't felt it physically, but it's been known to be like of higher quality than like regular shit you find at like,
Yeah.
I don't know, Hallenstein's, I guess. Full as I'm wearing a Hallenstein's full fit actually. It's crazy. We're both wearing Hallenstein's fit.
Hello.
What up? Come in.
Come in, Dash.
Come in. Take a seat.
Come in, intern.
Quick. Take a seat. Oh, not in front of the camera. Damn. All right, we got Dash in the building. Dash, we're filming the YAP podcast right now. Say hi.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Yo. We're talking about Nelk. Do you know
You
what
watch
Nelk
Knock
is?
Boys? Do you know who Knock Boys are?
Boys. Oh, I heard a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
feel like
not a lot though. It's only
Yeah.
when they didn't want to give them like heaps of money.
Yeah.
For, like, I don't know why.
Yeah. That was very recent, but I think during COVID they got like demonetized by YouTube
Oh, real?
because they were like throwing parties in the middle of like lockdowns and shit, and obviously they were like breaking the law, and they were, like YouTube wasn't rocking with that, and so to make like really good money they. Well, one actually, I forgot. Like they went full in on the crypto shit. I remember they did like the NFT project that they're in trouble now for because like they scammed their audiences pretty much. And the other thing is that they did they did clothing drops.
Yeah.
So the clothing drops, it wasn't just like one. It was limited, and one it was for a limited time.
Mm.
Which in perpetuity with you when you do both of them at the same time,
That's a
it
word.
just creates perpetuity. Huh?
That's a word.
Come on, man. I don't know what it means. No, but when a item is limited and it's only on sale for a limited time, it makes people want to really get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of their most successful drops are like the Hezbollah tees, the Dana White, the UFC stuff, the Donald Trump stuff. It is cringe in person though. I saw one person with like a Donald Trump like milk tea, and it was like,
I find YouTube merch cringe.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
but it works. Like,
Yeah.
it works for like they're still around, mainly because of that, and they had to venture out into other business opportunities. Like Happy Dad is fucking massive.
Mm.
I'm surprised we
Seltzers.
haven't had
The
Happy Dad
seltzers,
here.
yeah.
Have you? You haven't seen Happy Dad? No. But you know what Happy Dad is? You don't know what Happy Dad is? Like the seltzer. Nah, it's basically the seltzer that they made, that they came up with, and that's been really successful.
Yeah.
They've been throwing events all over the States and Canada. They even collabed with Snoop Dogg.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made a Death Row collaboration with Happy Dad.
Damn.
They came out with a grape flavor.
Fuck.
Is that
that's
racist?
crazy.
I don't know. But no, it just goes to show like because of them being so authentic on camera for like 10 plus years,
Yeah.
their audience is just like so engaged and so cultivated that it's like anything that they make that they actually stand for, the audience is gonna eat up.
Yeah, like
no matter
it's
what.
like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
And not just that. It's not like they're selling merch for the sake of merch or they're selling the seltzer for the sake of seltzer. It's all again like how you kind of said, it's part of their lifestyle.
Yeah.
So like when they're going out in like the clubs or like
Yeah.
in a sorority party, they're wearing their actual merch. So that people are associating the merch with like, oh, the fun party life.
Yeah.
The drinks are always like there.
That's a bit of dish.
Yeah, it's a bit of Desh, bro.
It's a bit of
Desh,
Desh,
you're a
yeah.
milk boy. You're a New Zealand milk boy. But yeah, it just goes to show how if you cultivate the right like fan base, the right ecosystem over a long extended period of time, you'll really win. Like you can literally
Yeah.
come up with anything and they'll buy it because you're like an idol to them at that point,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Bots. Which brings us to the next topic: cult and how to create one, how to make one.
But don't start a cult. Please don't start a cult. We're not enticing that.
Start a cult.
Don't start a cult.
right now. Start a cult right
Don't
now.
start a cult.
All right, so cults are really cool because so we've had the allegation thrown at us that we are a cult.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Are we a
Um,
cult? Can we address
No,
that?
we're not. We're not a cult. But it's like, like the brand's a cult. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's giving the vibes of a cult.
Yeah.
I think from the outside looking in, it could look like a cult,
Mm.
especially with like the different stuff we've done over the years. Like especially Joni. Joni's like #1 cult member. Like, who does a water bucket challenge? Not even a water bucket challenge, just a bucket challenge for like 90 days in a row to try and like beat her boss. It just looks like Stan is.
It
like
is a
the-
bit culty. I won't lie.
Yeah.
It is.
A lot of the videos we do are culty.
Yeah.
Like even the only one that like went viral of me was like the one of me barking, and people in the comments are like actually fearing for my safety and contractual agreement and shit, which is crazy. But it just goes to show like, how do I phrase this in a different way? Like, people could say we are a cult, but what we're talking about is creating a cult fan base.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if we necessarily have a cult fan base. I guess we kind of.
No, we do.
Yeah, because anything Joni does, like even the whole like Team
Yeah.
Joni and Team Stanley they're doing right
Yeah.
now, it's kind of dividing the cult into two cults now, which is really interesting. I think Nelka is a really good example. I
Yeah.
think
Nax's a huge example. Yeah.
Yeah,
A great
'cause
example.
the fact that they make these videos creates like a sense of, I guess, community for the people.
Yeah.
And then those people can have like a whole entire conversation that's almost not related to the video in the comments, and that creates like a. It could start like as a mutuals. It could
Yeah.
start as friends. They could even like Yes Theory. Yes Theory's fan base is like low-key a cult. In a good way. Do you know what Yes Theory is?
No.
You don't know what Yes Theory is?
No.
The Seek Discomfort guys.
No.
Damn, I'm talking to fucking two 12-year-olds here, bro.
I
Yes
know,
theory.
that
So
is-
they, yes theory. I'll just drop it.
Yeah, just drop it.
No, but we could also like cults don't have to be just like a marketing thing or a social media thing.
Mm.
It could like be, it could transcend like even music.
Yeah.
Like Frank Ocean has a cult.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
Playboy Cardi has a cult.
Every artist has a cult to an extent, I
Not
feel like.
necessarily. Some more than others.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say Drake has a cult.
I would say Drake has a cult.
Maybe.
You're a part of it.
I'm not. Whoa, what the fuck? Yo,
But like Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is a
Taylor
cult.
Swift is a cult.
Taylor Swift is a whole religion, bro. It's shit, it's scary.
I like the example used in the article though, the green bubble strategy from Apple.
Oh, Apple is like the
Yeah.
biggest cult ever. They
The
yeah.
green bubble thing, like
Break that down. So what's the green bubble thing?
it's the how do I
Text thing.
explain it? Yeah, the bubbles and ticks and how Samsung
Yeah,
is
so,
green and Apple's blue.
Yeah, so within iPhone's ecosystem, we have within Apple's ecosystem we have iMessage.
Mm.
So if I send you a text and you send me a text back, it's all blue.
Yeah.
And if we make a group chat and like Daisha has an Android, his texts are gonna be green.
Yeah.
And suddenly that like makes him the outlier.
Yeah.
And
Disgusting.
yeah, and people have like made like a sense of like a community or a sense of family within Apple's boys,
Yeah.
Apple's fanboys. That it's like, oh,
Mhm.
you're either with us or against us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And by default, that also makes the same effect for the Android people.
Yeah.
That they're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, if you think you're like better than us, if you think that the blue bubble makes all the difference, then fuck you
Mm.
and all what you stand for, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really interesting because when you do that, people are like gonna blindly almost buy or subscribe to whatever you're doing next.
Mhm.
So like every Apple event has more and more eyes on it, more and more people that want to try the new stuff.
Yeah.
Even though objectively, from the outside looking in, it might not be all that.
Yeah, and every iPhone's pretty much the same thing, just
Yeah.
change a little bit.
Cultivating a cult is not easy.
Not at all, no.
How does one cultivate a cult?
Pour buckets of water on your head for 90 days.
Yeah, and make like iPhones.
Yeah. Make
And good
green
music.
bubbles and
Just make good shit. that
segregate
people- Yeah.
a Samsung.
I think make good shit that people would love to experience that other people don't. Even like when I go and compare it to like underground music,
Mm.
like that's a whole other cult. Because the mainstream people don't get the music that I
I
like.
don't think it's just experience as well. Like you wouldn't, as we were talking about Knock Boys, you said you wouldn't do their videos,
Yeah,
but their lifestyle is so like,
yeah. I want to live vicariously through them that it's like hard to not.
yeah,
It's hard to look away.
mm.
That I want to be like, even though I would never participate in that lifestyle, it's still cool to see what that's like.
Mm.
But I wouldn't say I'm part of their cult. I think their
Nah,
cult
neither.
is the people
Nah,
that
neither.
actually do that lifestyle, and they want to see other people do that same lifestyle. What do you think?
I was just looking at
No.
Knock Boy over here.
Cool. You're actually a Nelk boy.
NZ Knock Boy over
Why am
here.
I that boy, bro?
Because like you party and stuff. That's it.
You had like 3 parties in there.
No. Yo, we'll get the shit taken off YouTube. Bro.
We're editing it, it's alright.
Yeah. But no, I think especially like with creating a cult, I think it's really essential to like go about it very meticulously and very carefully. So like if you're Nelk boys, and that's the case with a lot of people that they start posting a lot, and then when they build that cult fan base, they start slowing
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
They start feeding them breadcrumbs.
Mhm.
So like Nelk now posts a video like now every like once every 3 months. They used to post like a video every week.
And it goes crazy.
And they post like movie-worthy
Mm.
videos now, but they make the audience, they make the community wait so much that like people are rabid, people are begging for
Mm.
that new drop, and
Mm.
when that new drop is coming out, they're eating it up. So is the case with the merch. So is the case with
Yeah.
artists dropping albums
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Playboy Cardi hasn't dropped an album in like 4 years. People are still dying over it.
Whole Lotta Red wasn't really all that. Right, okay.
Now let's talk about that then. We got 10 minutes of this
it's
shit.
alright.
No.
It
Let's
wasn't-
talk about
It
it.
wasn't all that.
Out of 10, what do you rate Whole Lotta Red?
It's like a 6.
Question: did you listen to the whole thing? You probably listened to the 2 TikTok songs.
No, I listened to it when it came out.
The whole thing.
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Damn, me too. That's the best Christmas ever.
And I was really disappointed.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Damn.
7 maybe. I can push 7.
7's good though. 6 is
7's not good.
You can't say 7
Why?
because 7.
I
is
said
like
pushing 7.
safe. Okay, so 6. Nah, I think Whole Lotta Red is top 20 albums of all time.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
For real.
That's crazy.
For real. Not in the sense of like it for its own project. I think for the influences that it's made. A lot of the music that you consume right now is consumed by it's inspired.
Yeah,
by Whole Lotta.
yeah, that's the thing. That's not my genre.
Yeah, because what do you listen to again?
The J. Cole and lyricism and Kendrick and.
I genuinely do not get the J. Cole thing. I'm so sorry. Like I would love to. I would love to.
Because
sit
you
down
don't
one day
listen
and
to
just,
that
like-
type of music.
No, but I've given it a go. It's not like I haven't.
Yeah, and I give Cardi a go.
Yeah, but like Cardi's like, it's like rock star shit, kind of like fun, exciting, energetic. J. Cole is like, oh,
Talking.
J. Cole's like reflecting about life,
Yeah, it's not
riding a
fire.
bike
It's
to
just
New York
fire.
City.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire acting like a bum, riding a bike. Like you don't need to ride a bike. You're a fucking billionaire.
It's fire.
I don't know.
Lifestyles.
What's J. Cole's best album?
For Your Eyes Only.
What would you rate that
10.
out of 10?
10.
And
That's
Whole
10.
Lotta at the 6.
Yeah.
So
6.7.
if it's hold on, if for Your Eyes Only is a 10 out of 10, are any of the songs on there a skip?
No.
Not a single song is a skip.
That's why it's
Okay.
a 10.
Yeah, Whole Lotta does have some skips if I'm being wrong. You win. So guys, this is why J. Cole has a better cult fan base than.
This is why J.
Whole
Cole
Lotta.
is the GOAT and Cardi is like top 30
Top 30 what?
all time artists.
Actual.
I don't know. I don't fucking
Yeah.
know. I was just fucking putting out a number.
No, but there's a new song coming out today. By the time this is out, the song would have been out.
The Blix on TikTok
Yeah.
that's going fire. That's actually pretty fire.
Yeah, it's crazy because Cardi's whole
Mulatto.
thing, like the community is so rabid and is so like thirsty for music that they're like living off leaks, leaked music. Like I didn't even know like how deep this shit goes, but they have dedicated discords to like, so somebody would like find and steal the song and leak it, but they wouldn't leak the whole thing. They'd leak like a snippet, and then they'd make in the Discord they'd make like 10,000 people pay like $20 each to sell the
Yeah,
song.
see, that's cold.
Yeah, like.
That's insane.
I know leakers have sold songs, and the same applies to Juice WRLD as well. I know leakers have sold songs for like $20, $30, $40, $50,000. Just
What
one
the
song.
fuck?
Because like you'd see like they'd release the snippet of like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh damn, this shit goes hard. We need it. And obviously the actual artist isn't gonna release it now because it's leaked already. So it's kind of too late. So it's up to the leaker, and they've run it up so much. But that's obviously that includes like a lot of identity fraud and like a lot
Yeah.
of just fraud in general, which is not good. Do not do that. But
Do start a cult.
yeah, start a cult.
Make your
Is
brand
it
a cult.
illegal?
Make your brand a cult. No, not start a cult. Make your brand a cult.
Yeah, make your brand have a cult fan base.
Yeah.
That's the right way to say it. Next minute. We have 17 cults. Yeah, podcast.
Abdal told me to. Abdal's fired tomorrow, guys.
Hey, Shen. Loki. Did he have a cult?
Yeah, it's this guy over here.
No! Bro, put the camera on.
He's the main leader.
Get
of
him,
the
get him,
cult.
get him. Yo, FBI. All right, now, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Carter, do you have any final words? How do you feel about today's episode? How do you feel about today's setup? Different.
I like it, you know.
I prefer this than that. This is like a lot more chill. I can like.
I feel like we get beanbags next though.
Yeah, we can do
I
that.
want to be beanbags.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, what?
I want to be on a beanbag.
With who?
Myself? What do you
My
mean?
fault, my fault. Yeah, guys. So this was the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you next week. Actually, I think. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Say it again.
Yo, later, shit.